Righto, so there's been a bit of rain about, so we've sort of tried to pick a system that's not got too much runoff because we're chasing jacks. General rule of thumb with jacks with rain, the fresh sits on top, the salt's down deep, and we'd rather catch jacks up shallow, so we've come to a system that hasn't had as much rain as the rest. So we're just going to have a few flicks here. We're using brighter coloured lures today just because there is a bit of colour in the water, but shouldn't be enough fresh to completely shut them down. So we'll see how we go. Anyway, it's pretty windy. It's blowing 20 knots, so we're tucked in behind this mangrove edge here at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll get back to you. Oh, oh.
I saw that.
Oh, it's a bloody Barra.
Not a bad one.
No.
Yeah.
It's not a bad jacket, too. When you want them to throw it, they won't.
I got him.
I'll just tip him straight back in, mate. I'll just get this out of here.
God, he scoffed that, hasn't he?
Yeah. Right down this rope. There we go. Oh, should be right, that's great, man. Beautiful fish, though, eh?
Yeah, healthy looking.
Oh, the Barra, Jack.
I don't know. He hit me in the back there. I thought I was just stuck on the stick.
Yeah, that's well there.
Mm.
I don't know what that was. It felt like, I don't know, it felt like a Barra, eh?
It sort of looked like a Barra bite too. That lure came straight at my head then.
Yeah. About there is what it was.
Oh, I don't know if that was a stick or not.
Yeah, about there.
Oh, it's not a stick.
Yeah. Oh!
Got him.
Oh, big flathead.
Was it?
Big flathead.
Yep.
Oh, got him. That's not flathead, is it?
Cod. Please spit it. Spit the damn lure. Damn it. Of course I get the cod.
The colour that Tannum's got on there, he got a white lure and he's dipped the tail in. What colour did you dip the tail in?
So there's red, there's chartreuse in the middle. It's chartreuse in the middle, and then red on the ends.
One of his favourite fish is actually a fella called Mark Trustful. Makes timber lures in town here. And Mark made up those colours for him, his favourite colours, in a hard body. And it really works well, that colour.
That's the colour that Mark Truscott made up for me. Just the pink on the head, white in the middle, and then chartreuse on the tail. That works. So that's pretty much the custom colour that I made up. That works for pretty much everything. Jack, it was red. It was a red flash. You missed one, I missed one. It's not a bad one.
Jack or Barra?
Don't touch on that! Oh, damn it. That was, yeah, I was going to say it was a big jack.
That was a big jack, mate. Did he peel the hook or?
Don't think so. He went completely airborne for it.
On the popper, eh?
Yep.
Did he come from out up in there, or?
I have no idea. That could have been him.
No, I don't think so. I think he's... That's a big fish, though.
I reckon that could have been me 50.
Fast like a GT or something. Grunter, foul hook grunter. I told you there was grunter back there, Sandra. Foul hook. Spiky mongrel. He'd be legal size, but we didn't even bring any ice with us today, so we'll just knock him in the head there and let him go. The lure I'm using here is a little 4-inch bright orange paddle prawn, and I've got a little ball sinker on the front there just to sink it down, and we're looking at this. Another grunter. Holy hell. There's some serious going in these bloody things at the moment. Like if you're after a feed, there's a school on under us, look on the sounder. That's what they are. I'm just going to take this forward now. Pink in dirty water, bright orange. In dirty water is a dead set. It's a go-to lure. There's some decent fish on the sounder there. Oh, look here.
Really?
It's coddish. It's coddish. A few of these little suckers getting around. This is why it's worth every now and then just glancing at the sounder. It looks like there could be a school of finger mark or something like that sitting on a snag out in the open there. It's subsurface, you can't see the snag from above the water, but this is a good big snag here with fish all over it, so we'll see what they are. Right, so I've got this 40-pound leader. I'm just going to cut a little needle point on it like that, and then when I rig this up, slide it up over the top of me worm hook like that. I'm going to slide it up over the eye like that. Then I'm going to push a little needle point through there, through the plastic, through the eye and out the other side. I'm going to trim him off. Now there's two things you can do here. You can either just trim him off flat like that. So we both just snagged up on this snag here that we're looking at, so we're going to go back on the other side of it so we can get our lure off, but then we're going to try feeding it back onto it with the tide and then hopping it back out. Just try a different approach because it's a pretty gnarly looking snag.
Ooh, I could probably get my popper in there. I could try my popper in there. You watch me get snagged up. Oh, yep. Really? There he is right there. There's two of them.
Oh, what's that?
That's Jack. Is it?
Jack or a Barra? Barra, I think, is it? Oh, I can't get in there, he's too shallow.
He's coming out. Yeah. Oh, it's a Barra. I thought it was a catfish for a second then.
Ready?
He was in pretty shallow.
Mm. Yeah, right up in that drain there. It just screams Jack though, that drain.
Yeah, he turned around and jumped all the way out here.
Mm.
He'd be legal size fish there.
Mm-hmm. Whoops. Oh, as soon as it hit the water, there he is.
Saying good spot for flatty. Is it flatty or cod? Or?
I don't have a clue. As soon as it hit the water, just to the right of that. Another barra. Is it?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Yep, there we go. Easy release. Yeah.
Why are they not hooking up?
Check your hook point.
Yeah.
Still sharp as a thumbtack.
Sharp there. Other fish are hooking up, it's just the jacks aren't hooking up.
It's the cods and the barras that are hooking up. Like, I've dropped 2 big jacks today. Oh, there's a jack. Dang!
Yeah, there
He came flying out of that
you go.
drain.
Little drain there.
I love little drains. Atomic
using a 4-inch
prong.
atomic prong, and I'm using a 4-inch paddle prawn. You can see the difference in size when they're side by side. So I'm actually the length is the same, but the profile's a little bit different. So I'm going to go a little bit smaller profile and see if I can get a hook up.
There's a rope on there.
We're getting the bites, yes, but we just cannot get the hook up. So hopefully a smaller lure should get the hook up. Don't know.
Tree's about to go in.
Yeah, that tree that you can see over there leaning out over the water, that was standing upright. She just, the bank's all given way, so there'll be a new snag there shortly. Right there. There's going to be more jacks in here than where we were.
Yeah. It already looks better for jacks, eh? I just scared something then. I'm gonna have to oil my handles. Oh, that was a fish.
Where?
On mine. I had a boil. Oh wow, that's a big barra.
Yeah.
Look at the size of the boil. Oh! Did you see the size of that thing? I felt a tick and I hesitated to strike. He wants it. The big mud skipper up on the bank there. I've only ever caught 2 of them. Oh, I nearly had him. It looks like he wants to jump in the water for it. It had a stick on it. Sides. Oh. Good boil. Oh.
We didn't plan on keeping anything to eat, and we just run into a good mate of ours, and he gave us a couple of crabs. So that's dinner sorted.